Hello everybody and welcome to Saremic Gaming. I'm Saremic and this is the 23 episode of our Stellaris series, The Rise of the Aukarans, with almost 20 hours of, of gameplay already. That's probably the most I have been invested in any campaign, I suppose. But anyways, Stellaris games, I suppose Paradox campaigns tend to be very every game from Paradox is tends to be uh, tends to be pretty long to match. So yeah, as we can see, the galaxy is pretty much completely charted. There are a few pockets of space that have not been claimed or colonized for reasons I can't describe. And we're still in process of finishing infrastructure on the L cluster and on this area, so we can release them as vassals. The Aukaran Empire is securing its inner territories. We have been building more hyper relays to further our network, and I was thinking maybe we should build some kind of mega structure in Manakidir, seeing that it's kind of the central connector of the empire. It's not gonna be the capital.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Aotearoa is still our main capital. We have been building orbital rings on all our important colonies. Yeramatians want to give the Varitan Dimensional Commune Association with the Federation. Okay. More members to the Commonwealth. That's always nice. And the Aramatans are getting more economic power than us? Really? That cannot be. We are behind the Kixlutran Divine Tribunal. Interesting. Anyway, this is gonna be another episode of checking out monthly reports, seeing what's going on. I think Lurus was going to be colonized. I don't really remember. I think I was going to just leave the habitats for free so the AI can colonize them. Where's my other constructor? Oh, you're making the habitat central complex there. Yeah, I remember. And then we have Cipiton, I think, was growing up. It already has full population. So maybe I should release them. But I'm pretty sure Felix Prime and Lee Prime were okay, they're already full. What was the other one? No, Felix Prime was the... No, it was just... Yeah, it was supposed to be industrial world, but there's just not enough. I suppose... Alright, we can't release them because there's currently a war declared. The Great Aukaran Commonwealth is fighting the Varitans in a war of obedience against the Evaritan sovereign colonies, which I cannot see here. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. There's war exhaustion, but there has been no war goals declared, so it's gonna take forever. I'm not gonna make another army for this. I'm just gonna beat my time. I'm just gonna beat my time. I don't even see where they are. Like, Like borders has become more and more um, homogeneous. The border god is kind of disappearing, but I still don't see where these guys are coming from. Is the dimensional commune? I don't really understand. But yeah, the galaxy is well connected now. Almost, uh, there's almost uh, a continuous highway going on, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Like, look at all those hyper relays. The Raccoon realm is connected to the Kixlutran tribunal. The Kixlutran are linked to the Varitan commune. The only thing missing is this little space from the Kirin Kaganate, or maybe the Kirim Autok or the Greater Kirim Khanate. So the successors of the Great Khan are kind of consolidating, but there's still pretty much a lot of conflict going on. And then we have a continuous railroad going from the Aramatian Covenant to the Kingdom of Gish to our glorious empire. And perhaps connected to the Commonwealth of Dimaskul, which, speaking of which, I suppose we can. Oh yeah, we have open borders with that, but they have closed them. They have closed ones because there's xenophobe. I forgot. Can I offer you association status? No one likes them. Okay. The anteaters are the only neighbors I like, but yeah. Ascension theory. Bioreactor. Wait, this gives us a. Oh, we can select a new ascension trait. Okay. Archaeoengineer, Colossus Project, Lord of War, Enigmatic Engineering, World Shaper. I don't want to make Gaia Worlds. Interstellar Dominion, Eternal Vigilance, Technological Ascendancy. We're already up on the technological. Voidborn, Master Builders, Megastructure Build Speed, Galactic Wonders. Allows us to make Dyson Spheres, Matter Decompressors, and Ring Worlds. Detox or Archaeology Project. There's the planning to an ecumenopolis, increasing housing, resource production and pop growth, and unlocking special archaeology districts at the expense of the planet's natural resources becoming inaccessible, preventing all further construction of generator, mining, and agriculture. I think I should probably go for Galactic Wonders because we can't make an ecumenopolis on Manalkidir because these are non-terraformable planets, right? So the only thing we could do, maybe we could terraform one of these, but it's gonna give a very small planet, and the the false gas giant that I was supposed to look for never appeared, so I suppose we can do this instead. So yeah, full ascension perks, we did it. And now, I'm pretty sure I have a free constructor somewhere here. Where are you? You're making a major orbital on Lurus? Alright, you're making a... No. Yaramatian wishes to get the Kixlutran. Okay, associated status. Yeah, fuck you. Oh yeah, you're finishing the hyper relay network. I'm gonna expedite the construction of a ring world around this star, and that's gonna connect. That's gonna become the nexus of our empire. It's not gonna be the capital. We're still gonna keep our
Technology secured.
uh, your reactor. That's fine. Ancient refinery. Okay. Aotearoa is still gonna be the seat of our empire. It's gonna be the it's gonna continue being the crown jewel of our nation. But in order to make space, we're gonna make Manakidir into the center of a ring world. It can work as the nexus colony for all the other principalities. I think that makes sense. But I mean, we have to wait for the ring world, for the hyper reelers to finish. We can also make a Dyson sphere now, and those are probably the things that are gonna catapult us to the victory screen. Where was the situation log? Because we are pretty much going for the first place on the victory screen. We have all the traditions unlocked, all the ascension perks. The only thing missing is to. And speaking of ascending, I suppose Aotearoa can. No, how do I? Oh, upgrade ascension tier. Okay. What's the maximum tier for ascension? Alpha aliens. We got a new one. We made first contact with a mysterious aliens in the Savik system. Send an envoy. I'm gonna add 10 ascension to our major colony. So Hawaii is gonna send at least 10 tiers. But we have a lot of. This is Niue. No, where's Rapa Nui? Pretty sure Rapa Nui is somewhere here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, not enough unity. But yeah, that's actually helping me out. I wonder if we could use the ascension personnel or colonies. Another alien society. Okay. Chill harmonics. Okay. Okay, we got a little bit of unity there, but it's not enough. But the fact we can ascend. I forgot we can ascend planets. What does the numistic order offers us now? One pop in exchange for rare crystals. No, sorry. Maximum ascension tier is ascension tier 10. Blocking all ascension perks increase the planetary ascension by 4. Alpha aliens. So 10 is the maximum. Yeah, fully ascended planet. That's incredible. And our second colony too. If we could continue this, and we get the principalities done. We make these guys our vassals. We could get a hefty reduction on empire size. We have more aliens coming up, but are they hostile? But it's just a species we don't know yet. Either word, the war has not finished. Astral actions, what can we do? Summon a powerful fleet from a place and time unknown. They can remain in our dimension for 10 years. Allow our construction ships to instantly wield one hyper relay in a system at no cost. Create an astral rift. Physics insight. Allow you to upgrade astral siphon to astral funnel. How's the hyper railer going on? Okay, there's still 2 more. So yeah, pretty interesting campaign. I've been thinking of playing some new empires on the side, but outside of the habitat wombats, I haven't really considered a new campaign. Going super tall with those guys is actually complicated. I've been really thinking about a single system challenge, but I still haven't figured out what will be the best case to go here. You have nothing to do really. Oh, right, because I was waiting for the orbital, right? Are there minor orbitals here? Doesn't seem to be a case. Okay. Why does it say we have made first contact, but they still refuse? Like, what's going on over there? I wonder if it's a bug. It just keeps showing up. Savik.
Council agenda available.
This is an unexplored system, right? Didn't I have a gun? Can you survey this one? We have to check what's going on. How's that war going on? I just don't get it. The defender is completely exhausted. 60% occupation. Okay, only 2 more hyper relays and we can start the ring world. Speaking of ring worlds and ring worlds, we just have the last. I recorded the latest episode of our ring world series last night. It's a pretty long episode because I was trying to convert a newly joined colony into our ideology. So I was waiting for the person to get to 100%, so I could call it for the night. In the end, we got like 2.5, close to 2.5 hours of recording, but it was worth it. Uh, Being that we're playing some kind of very small colony. Most people that play Ring World, and especially content creators, like Rat Knight or Mr. Samuel Streamer, for example, they make massive colonies with a lot of people. They don't. Uh, they usually get above the intended number of 10 colonists or so. I prefer to play something more compact, like some kind of family story. But in this case, we have the story of a lone mechanitor woman who is trying to research the technologies that will allow her to transcend her, her human body by using cybernetics. So mechanoid, becoming a mechanitor and having a small um, troop of helper mechanoids is just the beginning. She's gonna be learning the technology required to make androids. We just got the technologies to produce embryos in bats. I don't think we're gonna get into cloning, but I do like the idea that if we cannot find, she's getting into age, right? So it's gonna be hard for her to get a successor. So if we can get some eggs frozen and find someone to help us fertilize them, we can make some new colony members on the bats, on the growth bats, and then we're gonna be able to train them up. It's a little Warhammerish thing, like producing uh, so humans in pods and training them up to help us out in this weird pseudo adventus mechanicus adventure. Of course, we're not worshipping machines as some kind of weird cult. We're just trying to transcend our own humanity, like the cybernetic ascension or the robotic ascension in Stellaris. So eventually, the idea is that we're gonna be with very few human colonies, because the idea is not to have a lot of babies and making more flashbacks. We're gonna jump straight into robotics. So we are mesh gestating little mechanoids. We're gonna try uh, to fight the mechanoid bosses to unlock the extra blueprints. But we also have a lot of mods, so we're gonna see if we can make the different 4 tiers of Android from Android tiers reforged, which are more close to making regular pawns out of metal, but they have their own difficulties. So while mechanics require maintenance, they require constant waste control and recharging. Um, modded Androids require things like coolant and lubricant and maintenance time, and they need a recharging place, which is actually more efficient than making them eat produce food by eating. We get some extra unity out of this. And then we also have vanilla expanded androids, which makes androids in a different way by making them something close to a xenotype. So they're still not human, but they work like a xenotype. So you can mix and match traits on androids. Uh, they don't need to sleep or anything like that, but they do have a limitation in that they require Nutramine instead of blood. So if they lose their Nutramine, uh, if they leak Nutramine, they're eventually gonna become a dead weight. Not dead, but they have to work around Nutramine, and I think something about memory. Like they have a limited memory, so they're gonna have to reset data and stuff every once in a while. So those are the things we're aiming for. We're gonna see if we can make some new pawns instead of recruiting. We're gonna make some. We're gonna try to make some androids. Then we're gonna see if we can automate our colony further by making a factory, an inbuilt factory from vanilla expanded mechanoids to use some extra helpers. And then we're gonna make the androids to help us out with the lack of personnel. And then we're gonna try to make androids, more advanced androids that are gonna be like the synths from Fallout, or resident pseudo humans. and then we're gonna see if we can make use of those bodies to install our lovely mechanitor into a cortical stack. She's already in a cortical stack from altered carbon, and we're gonna use that to ascend her into an artificial body, if possible, because I don't know if you can do that. But anyways, the functionality should be up there because altered carbon is supposed to work with vanilla expanded, so there should be some kind of cross compatibility between each other. So moving your pod into an android should be completely possible, I suppose. Ancient refinery, cool. Strategic coordinations, and I suppose we can unlock these things. Coordination center. Are you done with the? Okay, it's halfway into the new hyper relay, and the war's still not over. I really need those guys to finish that war. I'm still trying to understand where are those aliens coming from. Mining Core 4000. Isn't this the place where the... Will it be? I wonder. Where's my main fleet? You guys. I'm gonna jump you out to... Can you... Oh no, they require a... No, 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 don't cross like that. I suppose this area is in explore because it's close to the marauders and the mining drones are blocking up. But if we can get the last artifact,
Star system
I don't
charted.
know how many artifacts you can have in the game, honestly. I see that you can have at least 6 relics. So I wonder if we could get the prospector out of this. But it's not really a necessity. We already have plenty of materials. Just look at that, of those strategic ones. I remember we were terraforming some planets, right? But that was here, I think. No, it was planets inside our borders. Now I remember. Jumla was in terraforming process, using Astro Creator as Sarin's power. It was Jumla and Krakow, I think. Yeah, Krakow. Krakow is a size 30. Hey, size 30 Gaia World. Not too shabby. Joomla was like size 25. Yeah, those are gonna be pretty good colonies once the process finishes, which leaves us with at least one colony on the outer border spot.
Star system charted.
If we use the last charge of the dome ship, I think we're gonna lose our carbon world. This world had been formed mostly out of carbon and contains little oxygen. I wonder if it loses that modifier when you... This is probably pretty hefty in size. 2.62 seems to be pretty big. Governor Ulastar can gain... I'm gonna give you Reformer. Med Karash. No, Med Karash doesn't have any planets. Astrikion. I was thinking of terraforming a planet on Jute, but seems there's no good candidates. So we're gonna preserve it as a memorial of the fall of the yacht. Unless we take Juktan 2 and make it into a as I say, we use Astro Creator as an instability for it, but the problem is that there's only one charge left, and I think if we use it, she's gonna die, or something like that. Was the thing. So I'm not too keen on the idea. Okay, Ratala Red, you can go to Manakidir and help us out with the Ringworld segment. Where's the... Alright, we don't have the technology, right? We have to get the technology in order to finish.
Star system charted.
And we're still a long way before we roll it. So no ring worlds yet. No ring worlds yet. I'm gonna buy some more alloys. I have a lot of money anyways. Not that I know we can use ascension perks to reduce empire size and increase the performance. That's gonna go really well on my super tall campaign. So yeah, you can see we have completely connected the railway to most of our empire limits. Maybe I should make one on Alpha Lenses though. So where are you? You're gonna make a hyper relay link here. Think that we can't make a ring world yet. And that's gonna be the last of our borders because the marauders here are not a nuisance. So we're gonna leave them alone. We're leaving them alone. They're kind of our buffer or pseudo guardians there. If something happens, that's gonna be free real estate for us. And you finished there, right? So I can call you out back to the Empire because those habitats are of no use for me right now. I'm gonna send them up. And you are finishing on Revulon, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. System. Terminal Ligres doesn't need one. But it did. I was indeed making it into a citadel, so we just need this war to finish. I don't know why it's taking so long for these guys, but yeah. Until they do the occupation stuff, this is never gonna end. And I don't understand why it's taking so long. Where's all the Commonwealth fleet? Why are you not conquering those guys? You have the fleet occupying the habitats, but you're not. And since when they have a space dragon? They got they made to Eldrates, so that's where they ended up. That's interesting. That's an interesting development, I must say, because I didn't really see them visiting my place. So we could,
Spaceborne life form
it's funny that the only Leviathan that is left is the only Leviathans left are the space dragon,
Spaceborne life form encountered.
dairy space dragons, and the automated dreadnought, which is still roaming around that system. No one has taken them. The Tomoroyan Confederation has vanquished an ancient threat in the Romstone system. Wait a second, what the did they? No, it cannot be, right? No, this is not the system. This is Ashilash. Okay, I'm gonna give you artillerist. I'm gonna give you artillerist. How's that victory screen? We're still right behind the Therian Watchers. I think we can finally reach the oh, we need society research. Yeah, I forgot. This is new. Where's Rapa Nui? Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of unity. So terraforming is gonna take a while, but those Gaia worlds are gonna help us connect with our people, seeing that we have species from all across the galaxy migrating to our empire. Not to mention whatever extra species we de-extinct from the Omni Codex. But right now, I suppose we're doing fine. Just have to release these vassals, these autonomous territories. But if only if these guys could finish that stupid war. Yaramatians are right above us now. It makes sense in that they're currently the leader, but still. You know, it's really funny that we have seen the growth of all these empires. We basically grandfathered them because the Aramatians and the Ragarians were just going into space when we started colonizing the North Indies. Look how far they have come. Now they are pretty much on the top of the food chain, along with the Glirans, which were a very old neighbor we have a few systems away, but they were compatible with our climate, so they have been quite of an interesting newcomer to the Federation at the time, and they just vibing there. It's interesting, really interesting campaign, I must say. We have survived the Khan, we have survived, we opened the L cluster and didn't find the Great Tempest. We know there's some weird vessels living on the center of the galaxy, but I don't want to invade Asilash. We're gonna leave them alone. And we have explored a lot of astral rifts, so we've seen plenty of weirdness going on. So the only thing left is to wait for the end game crisis and see if we have what it takes. Because we're playing on insane difficulty, but still. We're on insane difficulty, but I still don't understand where are those aliens. Those aliens. Who's this hyper relay? This hyper relay was once connected to the can. Okay, hyper relay is finished. I'm gonna send you back to Manakidir. I think we can make different ringworld segments at once. But first we need the technology, and it's taking forever. It's taking forever, and Astro Creator Asarin is okay. Astro Creator Asarin is not our lead scientist, but the greatest scientist we have. But it's what we have. Not even halfway into terraforming. Okay. It must take a long time for this to kick out, seeing that it has to reignite the core of the planet and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know that we're gonna get a size 30 Gaia world. That's why I was trying to eye up the. In that case, Krakow 1 was kind of contending for that size. But it's a poor mineral, so I think Krakow 1 is best, Krakow 2 is best. What other option we have? Nordak? No. Asimax as an Arctic world. Yeah, no place here. Rantemario 1 seems big enough. We're just gonna leave it alone. If the war exhaustion continues like this, they're gonna have a white piece. Epanir Diva has passed away at the age of 191. Direct an appropriate memorial. And so goes the last of our research ships. I think it's time we disbanded. The solution has been failed. Okay. Not like it matters too much. We're now the leader of the galactic. We are at the top of the Galactic Council. The Veritarian sovereign colony has been destroyed by its enemies. Finally! Finally we can release these guys. Okay. Create vassal on Rotuma. I'm gonna make this autonomous. The autonomous Rotuman domain. And you're gonna, yeah, you don't have the race of, so I'm gonna make you an Aukaran Empire. Integration is prohibited, restricted independent diplomacy, expansion is permitted, everything else, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna offer you, let's see, Meredith, Feliz, Saulea, Terminal Igres, no.
Receiving communications.
Okay, I'm gonna give you Resource, Sud, Ulkat, Lee, Oluna. Yes, you can migrate to territories. Ilja, Iguk, Avalir. Dodonanankazon. And then Isom.
Council agenda ready.
And that's the last of them. Council agenda done. Evolving society. We need that unity. Lord Stewart can gain.
Spaceport under attack.
Okay, the pirates are gone. Planetary analyst. Yeah. So, another one released from our grasp. I can now move my fleets somewhere, someplace else. And now it comes
Council agenda available.
the release of the L cluster at last. I'm gonna move my constructors. So this is the Panago sector, create new sector. Yeah, it's all those systems. Now I'm gonna. Now I'm not gonna take the trash. We're gonna create a vassal out of the Vanago sector, and it's gonna be the Ferelians. This wasn't the name I was going to give them. Why did it appear like that?
Tactical retreat. Receiving communications.
Wait, I have to reset this because I fucked the I fumped the name. Wait, what I okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close the episode for tonight because yeah, I'm not gonna keep these guys with this name. We're gonna reset that next week. But yeah, the war is over. Oh wait, it was here, right? What I don't get is why do we get the screen of this when the other one is over there? Like, why does it? Can I change it? I'm gonna call this the L cluster. No, it doesn't let me. Okay. So I'm gonna close up the episode for today with this. Hopefully this part was saved up, but not this one, so we don't have two vassals with the same name. Hopefully. So I'm gonna. So this should be all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the channel. You can find me on X. I post it regularly and on YouTube. As you can see, all the links are on the description. Hopefully next week we're gonna be able to fix that little typo by resetting the counters, the clock. So yeah, a little bit of a weird move here, but yeah, I do. This is grinding my OCD right now, so I don't want to deal with that. So that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.